What did Lin-Manuel Miranda and Leslie Odom Jr. say when they were playing Riichi Mahjong? Dear three of bamboo, I will pawn for you and use this 1 and 2 and give up on pinfu for a full outside half flush. Call chi, call pawn. And someday we'll call Iran 5 Han gun. That will sumo just for fun. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. If you enjoyed that Hamilton reference, you are legally required to leave me a comment. We're stuck with the same parasite, okay, in our brains. That's the lyrics of Hamilton and our inability to forget them. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Day 2 of saying it's always darkest before the dawn. Boy, sure is dark outside. Can't help but look for that dawn that's supposed to come. He's a little ornery. Anyway, how am I doing? I'm doing okay. It was one of those days, and this is not a sponsored segment, okay? And besides, I don't think they need my help. I went to McDonald's for lunch. Not because I think McDonald's is bad. I think McDonald's is actually really good. It was one of those days where I was like, literally nothing in my fridge, in the world, in an alternate dimension, in the metaverse, nothing sounds good to me. Just gonna go to McDonald's. And I'm sorry if I just incepted that idea into your head. For what it's worth, I would say that my meal was like a 6 out of 10, but everything else just seemed kind of bad. So you know what? You gotta get something in you, right? Don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway, what are we gonna do today? Let's just say it in unison, okay? But you go first because I'm not sure what we're gonna do today. So maybe I could just kind of piggyback off of your answer. What are we gonna do today? We are going to play smart. We are going to fold when our hands require folding. We are going to push and play aggressively when we have a fast and clear path to victory. What is the Dora? It is the 7 of characters. We can actually accept that in our hand. Unfortunately, we had a small deluge of garbaggio right here in our honor tiles, but we're slowly starting to clear up. It's not gonna rain all day. It's just gonna rain for, you know, the majority of it, including the time that you were gonna originally go outside. So it's not that bad. He's ornery. He's a little miffed. It's because, you know, I mean, last video, spoilers for last video. I'll give a little wave once I'm done, but you might want to turn off the audio for a second. Hey, spoilers beginning, okay? That double Riichi was genuinely incredible. Double Riichi Sumo Ippatsu hit me. It was so satisfying, okay? Like how I want my significant others to feel, but they never do. It was so satisfying. However, the rest of that game didn't turn out too hot, if I do say so myself. So, spoilers over. Let's just say, you know, I'm chasing a certain type of victory this round, you know? A certain satisfying type of victory. I'm gonna Bing fold here. So our hand actually hilariously looks okay. Dude, Left Lord's discard are kind of incredible, right? They managed to call Riichi only discarding honor tiles, thus giving no one else any information about what is safe and what's not. Call me a site where you can buy used Magic the Gathering product or sealed Magic the Gathering product the way I'm yelling whatnot. I mean, I don't need the 8 of circles and it doesn't necessarily hurt my hand right now. I'm looking for a sign. I'm looking for someone to discard like a 6 of circles or something so that I may discard my 3. All right, I mean, it's not going amazingly so far. Left Lord's discards don't seem that scary. I don't know. They've 5 of characters are gone. So the likelihood that they have a 5/6 is slightly diminished. I'm not gonna say it's 0, but if they did, at least they wouldn't have the red 5. He said, trying to cope as hard as he possibly could in order to discard like a good tile. Oh man, and you'll blow us all away. Oh man. I'm gonna fold here. I'm gonna do a little bit of Suji gaming with that 5 of circles. What does that necessarily mean? It means that I'm a coward, number 1, but number 2, it means that How many 5s are visible, dude? I can't, dude. I can't. Oh my god, I can't push with this hand. There's just too much that's invisible right now. Our crosslord seems to be fighting for something. 3 of characters is finally safe. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. Dreams do come true. But again, look at this. 3 of bamboo. It's also, I mean, it was in the song parody at the start of the video. I'm not gonna deny you that. That is absolutely true. It'd be kind of poetic justice if I dealt in with the 3 of bamboo after including it in my serenade. Call me a Mega Man Battle Network secret boss. Oops. Okay. If someone discards a 6 of bamboo, I'll be happy to discard this 3 of bamboo. Could they have a 1-2 of bamboo? They can't. So, all right. We were scared about the middling value of bamboo tiles. Not necessarily what we were thinking. They're waiting on a 2, a 5, or an 8 for a disgusting 3-way. This is why we don't discard the 8, by the way. They would have won. Granted, it's a small hand and, you know, you got to risk it for the biscuit, but we didn't necessarily know that. So, you know what? Haters be damned. I think that we played this hand okay. I think that we played that hand okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. This is not a bad hand either. So we're missing 1 shape in our hand. That is a-okay by me. I would even go so far as to invoke the sacred incantation Okali Dokali. This is looking Okali Dokali for me, okay? I'm probably not gonna say that every time, but for this, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The nut draw right now is a 6 of circles, and we're in Tenpai for a 1 or a 4. Then what's next? The nut draw after that would be a red dragon, so we can call Khan. Unfortunately, that dream was immediately squashed by the thing that Right Lord just discarded. Now, what am I looking at here? So if we draw into like another 6 or a 5, I'm gonna discard this 5 and this 7. We can, instead of having this nice Thomas middleweight here, we can upgrade to a double-sided weight. You know what? I'm actually gonna do this. We're upgrading. So now, no matter what we draw, a 4 or a 7 or a 1 or a 4, in the respective suits, we can throw this away and then get onto a double-sided weight, and it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. We can maybe scare other people into thinking that we're on some kind of half outside hand, which we are not. But then other people might be incentivized to, oh my god, discard the 4 of characters. So this is one of those situations where Right Lord is called Riichi, but we've already opened our hand. And so I don't even know if we have the opportunity to play it safe. I probably wasn't going to fold, but I'm not sure. Can't help but notice, still dark AF right now. Call me a show on Netflix that had a short-lived life. Or maybe it's still going on, I'm not sure. Can't help but think about how I was promised a dawn eventually. Call me the protagonist of one Mad Men. All right, this hand looks okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need a 5th shape in this hand, but 2, 3, 4, yeah. I mean, but we could always just draw into a 4 of characters or another 1 of characters and pog to the heavens. So what are we looking at here? We still need surprisingly, we still need a 5th shape. The nut draw right now is an 8 of circles. 8 of circles would absolutely hit the spot. I can't call the Khan button right now. I cannot do some online learning by going to Khan Academy. Okay, this is not looking that bad, right? We're the dealer. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. The 1 tile? The 1 tile is real? Okay, all we need to do is draw a 4 or a 6, just anything. Ooh, a little Riichi Pinfu early in the morning. I don't know when you're watching this. You might be watching this after a long day. A little Riichi after a long day. So what are our winning tiles? 4 and the 7. Now, if you're new to Mahjong, one of these tiles is significantly better than the other. If we get that young 4 of bamboo, we get Riichi, Pinfu, red 5, and pure double sequence. We have a closed 4, 5, 6 that happens twice in our hand. Now, if you open your hand at all, you call a pawn or a chi or a open Khan, even if it's unrelated to this 4, 5, 6, you can't get the pure double sequence. It only happens in an entirely closed hand. Now, it's confusing because you can call a closed Khan and still get it, but just, you know, I'm slowly hoping to osmose some Zhang knowledge if you're interested in learning, you know? Anyway, you know, I will say this and I will try to hold my feet to the fire a little bit. It's time, dude. It's not time to sumo, but it doesn't hurt. Oh my god. Riichi sumo, pure double sequence, pinfu, red 5. This is a guaranteed 5 on hand. Maybe we can hit a 6th han? Absolutely not. But this is still a really, really good hand. Get that 5 han for a guaranteed dealer Mangon. Holy moly. It happened. All I had to do was do a Hamilton parody at the start of the video. I'm gonna hold my feet to the fire, but it's just because my life has been kind of Joker mode with it lately. As in, you know, things haven't been great for your boy, and I appreciate your understanding. I gotta do another Mahjong strategy video. Here's what I'm thinking, okay? Number 1, this is what I want to cover. What to discard. If you just have any 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have any given hand, what do you discard? Like, we can just go over some fundamentals. Number 2, when to fold and Suji gaming. These are the three topics that I want to cover in a preliminary Mahjong strategy video. Let me know if you're interested. I think that people are. I mean, I think that people are, but if there's an overwhelming amount of comments, I'll be like, okay, Yusong. No longer are you a humble Mahjong content creator. Now you have entered into the domain of public servant. You have to do it for the greater good, you know? It's not just about memes anymore. It's about people's Mahjong livelihoods. This hand is okay. Probably a Riichi Pinfu hand if we're lucky. Maybe waiting on a 4 or a 7 or a 5 or an 8 in the late game. We have 4 pairs in our hand, no album out. We have to be a little bit careful. If we draw into another one, we shan't not consider the possibility of a 7 pairs hand. Oh, yeah, it's okay to be impressed. I'm just kind of like a big deal, kind of an English major. Kind of memorized the first 16 lines of the Canterbury Tales in the original Middle English. One that April with her shower soltha. Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, it's like, you know, you might be impressed by it, but for me, it's like nothing. I don't think that we want. I think I'm going normal mode with this hand. Maybe I should have discarded the 1 here. But I think I wanted to go normal mode with this hand, and we don't want that many pairs if we're going to go normal mode with it, right? I think I'm going for Riichi Pinfu. Maybe, you know what we could have discarded? We could have gotten rid of this. I mean, we can't get rid of this 1. Oh, my God. I was thinking about an all simples angle, but hang on. Don't be hasty. No, we already made our bed. Time to lie in it, dude. Oh, okay. That doesn't feel good. The 8 of bamboo being discarded like that. Okay, fair enough. That means this is either going to be our pair or we're going to have to draw into a 7 of bamboo. I'm telling you right now, I do not get the sense that we're going to win this hand. I do not get the sense that we're going to win this hand. We can maybe start pawning just to try to get in Tenpai for exhaustive draw. That's how desperate I'm thinking right now, dude. I'm swiping right on every single tile, just waiting for something to launch me into the end zone. I'm referencing the end zone a lot these days. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, but I don't know. I haven't, it's been so long since I watched American football. Dude, I think it might be like 5 years since and I'm not disparaging American football, okay? Right Lord emoting, which is a pretty obvious signal that they're in Tenpai or close to it. Maybe they're just upset that they discarded that 7, 8, 9 shape. Dude, I think I am legit supposed to fold right now. I think I'm legit supposed to fold. I don't think I'm supposed to play aggressively into whatever garbage nonsense this is, or whatever this is, or whatever this is. Everyone's discarding good tiles without me. I don't know. Do I even chi to get into Tenpai? Again, I'm not sure. But I just get that feeling like we're like 12 discards in. Someone is in Tenpai. Yeah, someone is in Tenpai or very, very close to Tenpai. Let's not push because at the end of the day, this is maybe just Riichi Pinfu Dora, right? It's a pretty solid hand, right? 3 Han as the dealer, but I'm not gonna bet the family farm on this, okay? You have no idea how hard my family worked for this farm. And how many good memories were had there. We drew all 4 copies of the 3 of characters. All right, they sumoed. Small hand Marty's, please. Okay. All simples 2 Dora. That's not the smallest hand, but at least we only have to pay 2,000 points instead of like 4,000 points. I'm okay with this. Okay with this. Still in first place, but unfortunately, it's anyone's game right now. We don't have a runaway lead. We just have a fairly decent lead. Okay. This is not bad though, right? We got a pair of our seat wins, one copy of the Dora. Unfortunately, the rest of our shapes are looking pretty weak with their pants on the ground, but that's okay. That's okay. We can make something work with this. Do I pawn the first sight of the Northwind? I think I do. I think we have enough going for us. Do I chi the 789? I think I do. I think I do. All right. Unfortunately, a Crosslord pawns the White Dragon. That might legitimately change things for us. That might also legitimately change things for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Let's get rid of a dangerous tile early. I know this looks this looks like you're going Pennywise and I'm going Joker. This looks bonkers, right? But we have 5 shapes in our hand. Let's keep our safe tiles for later in case anyone calls a Riichi. Okay. When I start opening up my hand, I think so. I mean, worst case scenario as it currently stands. Oh my god. Worst case scenario as it currently stands is the dealer has the Crosslord has a Yakuman. That's the worst case scenario. Arguably, this is pretty dangerous. I'm happy to draw into a triplet of the 9 of characters though. If we draw into a green dragon and it's not discard, oh my god. Oh my god. If we draw into a green dragon, I'm not sure if we are legally allowed to let it go. I'm pretty sure that's going to deal us into disaster if we throw a green dragon right now. Okay. Would I start chiing though? I think I would start chiing. This is a Southwind. It's looking really safe for a Crosslord. Again, in the rare case that they're going for all honors, the Yakuman. Oh my god. This is fearless. Call me a Taylor Swift album, the way that they're discarding the green dragon. So anyways, I had McDonald's for lunch. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's never that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the heck are you so sad? I even did a thing where I don't do it that much, but I'm kind of a fiend for salt. I guess it's why I've played a lot of League of Legends in my life, and it's why I've played a lot of Riichi Mahjong, right? I'm kind of a fiend for salt. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that like, I did this thing where I didn't think that I still had this in me. I licked my fingers after eating the fries after. It just goes to show you, there's a part of your childhood that never quite goes away. I was licking my fingers, having a great time, thinking about how I shouldn't probably tell this to anyone else. Okay, we are 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. It's not looking great. And if we draw into another character tile, I'm not sure that we can discard it. Dude, at least we're not being punished, and it's Right Lord the dealer being punished. They should not have discarded that 6 of characters unless they were in Tenpai. This is a really scary situation. At least the dealer pays the 4,000. I'm gonna chalk that up to a victory, like they were the ones that dealt in. Holy moly. The gall. I mean, look, honestly, the green dragon discard is fine. It's only not fine if you're streaming and then you get caught in 4K dealing into a Yakuman. That's like some shame that you're probably never gonna live down. But otherwise, it feels okay. We have 5 shapes in our hand. Let's go sicko mode. And by that, I just mean discard a redundant tile. Would I be happy to go for 7 pairs in this hand? I'm not sure. I can't pawn that because, I mean, we have a pair of the Northwinds, but they are no longer our seat wind. So we have to be a little bit careful. I would be happy to see another red dragon, honestly. If we have another red dragon... Oh, man. Am I just supposed to go for all triplets here? I don't think so, but it is tempting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me that you love me more. We could get a normal mode hand. We could still go completely normal mode with this hand. Say things like, boy, howdy, that weather this weekend, huh? You know, a little bit of normalcy in the workplace. I hate this. A Crosslord is being blessed by the honor tiles right now. And it looks like they're going for another half flush. We just don't know what, what suit it's in. Okay, but we have a chance to get into Tenpai as well for a pretty zuzzy wait. We can wait on the 9 of characters or the 8 of bamboo, maybe even the 1 of bamboo. Granted, a lot of these tiles have been discarded prior to this moment. And luckily for us, at least we know that they're not in the market for character tiles, making that 3 of characters a pretty safe discard, all things considered. That is I don't know, maybe they were just considering, I'm honestly not sure. Do I think that they're not going for bamboo, right? They discarded bamboo? Oh, friends, I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. It's arguable that they're still going for bamboo. Probably circle tiles are the riskiest tiles to throw right now, mathematically speaking. Okay, it doesn't seem like they're going for bamboo. They didn't even think about it for a second. How many 8 of characters? You know what we do here? We keep our options open. The 8 of characters, he actually noticed, PogChamp. The 8 of characters is the Dora. This is not a dead tile yet, despite the fact that our hand looks absolutely terrible right now. Oh my god. All the 4s are gone. I'm gonna go risky mode with it right now. Oh my god. This is a bad hand, dude. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad hands? I mean, maybe we could go for something like 3 concealed triplets. If I call Riichi here, it's the worst Riichi of all time. Or I could call Riichi on the Dora. But if I call this, there's a chance that we get 3 concealed triplets, right? This is Zuzzy. This is Zuzzy. All the 7s are gone, making the 9 of characters seem like a safe discard, right? No one's using a 7, 8, 9. That's literally impossible. Now, what about the 1 of bamboo? I don't know about the 1 of bamboo. 1 of bamboo still seems like a pretty Zuzzy tile. What? Maybe I should have seen the fact that they can't use character tiles and then call a Riichi on the Dora, but that seems like dumb, right? Oh my god. What is happening with this game? What is happening with this game? They didn't even flinch. They didn't even throw one at... Dude, you could have had 2 Dora by... The 2 Han that you got for the half flush, you could have thrown a 9 instead and then wait for another copy of the Dora. That's the same 2 Han that you would have gotten for your half flush. And it's way less risky. Oh my god. Ah, what is this? 1, 2. Oh my, I have to play this as normally. Oh my, oh. I gotta play this as normally, dude. We got four solid shapes in our hand. This is like an awful mode with it. This is terrible. Call me one of my favorite podcasts, the way this feels terrible. All right, I mean, we draw into the 6, 7, 8. It's like the Mahjong gods are saying, okay, you've been punished for your sins by being handed a starting hand that is utterly useless. Now it is the time that you can rejoice. Now you can start rejoicing. Dude, if there's like a rain dance that I can do, some cultures, like there's dances that you can do to provoke the rain. Doing stuff like, hey, I bet you're not gonna rain tomorrow. Give the rain in the skies a little bit of a provoking. Okay, this is not that bad. The 8, 9 is the worst shape that we've ever seen in our entire hand, but this hand is starting to look like a Riichi Pinfu Red 5 Dora hand, which kind of looks amazing. The nut draw, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. Arguably, we should have probably discarded the Red Dragon and the West Wind right here. But, I mean, we lose Pinfu if we get another 9, but I'm still happy with it. We have a lot of double-sided weights in our hand. It's not terrible. Nut draw is still the 7 of bamboo, though. Guarantees us Riichi Pinfu. It's pretty good. That is not a tile that we necessarily want to see. This is not a tile that we necessarily want to see either. Okay, okay. What else would we like to see? I mean, a red 5 in the circle suit. It is the Dora. It is the Dora. Would we keep both of them? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe we'd keep both of them, but then we're in a really tricky situation about how to win. Never mind. A crosslord is just willing to throw 2 Han away in order to call Riichi. I mean, this is right in some situations, right? I mean, you want to go sicko mode? I'll go sicko mode. A little bit of Suji gaming for your red 5. I know that they're not in a 6, 7 weight, right? Otherwise, they'd be in for a 10. I can still get away with discarding the 9 of bamboo as well. There's a lot of 8s that are discarded, and plus it's Suji to their 6 of bamboo discard. I guess that's the safest tile. I mean, this West Wind is also most likely a safe tile. I don't know. We need some help from the heavens right now. A 7 of bamboo would honestly change my mind a lot about whether or not we push or fold for this hand. Without it, I'm not sure what our options are. So, you know what we do here? We're in a little bit of a Zuzzy for our 10 situation. I'm not going to deny you that. But I think what we do here is fold with the 8 and the 9 of bamboo. We know that the 8 is safe. And now look at this. We knew that all 4 of the 8s are gone. So no one can be on a 7, 8 weight. Okay, this is not looking great. This is not looking great. We said we have some risky tiles to throw in order. Wow. So they went for the double-sided weight instead of going for that closed 5-7 weight, keeping the Dora. I mean, I can't fault them. They're on a heater right now. I don't think that... Dude, come on. When was the last time that we were on a heater? Is it because I'm not playing that well? I mean, last video, I don't think that we dealt in once. I don't think that we dealt in once. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 shapes in our hand. The 1, 2, and the 8, 9 are both equally terrible. I think I'm gonna pawn this. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna get back into first place. And so what we want to do is we just want to protect second place. This might be a small hand, but I'm fine with it. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna do something weird here. We have one too many shapes in our hand. I'm gonna throw away this 2-1. Now the 9 of circles, I'd be very content to have it as my pair later on. Would I also be okay cheating into a 7, 8, 9 or pawning? I don't know about that. I honestly don't know about that right now. Look at this though. 1 tile away from Tenpai. Feeling pretty good. We can improve these weights a lot if we draw into a 6 of characters or a 2 of characters or a 5 of bamboo. Got a lot of ways to improve this hand. Sure. I'll discard the 8 right now as a speculative measure. If we draw anything like a 4 or a 6 of circles, we can forego this 6-8 shape in the favor of the much more valuable 4-5 shape, you know, using that red 5. However, if we get the chance to chi into Tenpai, I'm going to take it. All right. So now this is looking kind of amazeballs. Sorry for the language. If we can make use of the red 5, I'm fine throwing away my 3-5 shape in the character suit in order to get a better and more valuable shape in the circle suit, right? I mean, I'm counting my chickens before they hatch. How many Han is this hand? Red dragon, red 5 Dora. That's 4 Han. If I don't know. We have 1 copy of the Dora, so I don't know if this hand can get even more valuable. Maybe if we're feeling like an absolute joker in the late game, we can con the red dragon for even more value. Unfortunately for us, the longer this red 5 stays in our hand, the worse it feels for us. That 6 could have come from a 3-4 shape. It's not impossible, right? So we gotta, I hate to use this vernacular, but we gotta S or get off the pot, you know? We gotta either make something happen or leave. I'll take the chance to get into Tenpai right now. It would be kind of horrible poetic justice if a crosslord ronned me off of the red 5, as they called Riichi off of the red 5 in the last round. Okay. What would be the nut draw? 6 of characters would honestly be the nut draw. Then we can win off of a 4 or a 7. And if we get another copy of the 7 in our hand, that's another Dora. That's another Han for us. I mean, you're not going to believe me, but oh my... 2 Dora out of nowhere. Stone Cold Steve Austin with an office chair out of nowhere. I mean, this is fine. They're not taking points away from me. We are in second place, and it's very difficult. Knock on wood, patent pending, citation needed. It's very difficult for us to. I'm fine with this hand actually. This hand feels really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 6 or the 9 can probably be our pair, or we can just wait on. This is. I don't want to hear any laughter from the peanut gallery. This is actually what it's called. We can wait on our pair or our head for the for our last tile, right? That face with no head. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this one, Kevin, but a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence, half outside hand / full outside hand. It's not impossible. We have to get rid of this 6, 7 in order to do it. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna go a little sicko mode on this, but this is bad because we have now too many shapes in our hand. You've heard of too many cooks in the oven, but too many shapes in your hand. Like, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But like, what's our pair gonna be? Hopefully the pair is gonna be the 9 of circles. That would make me C-word, and by C-word I mean celebrate. That would honestly make me C-word. A crosslord's like got a good hand. That is the problem. That is the flippin' problem that we find ourselves up against. I'm gonna throw the east wind. That's their sea wind. I'm most scared of them. At a certain point, like if they have a bad hand, they're incentivized into playing very defensively as to fold and not somehow throw away their lead. But maybe when you've got this much money, like if you're a multi-billion-dollar corporation like Dyson, like maybe if you've got that much money, then you can afford to burn millions of it developing that headphone / air filtration device. I promise you, it's real. It's a headphone thing that you wear, but like with a visor in front of your face, like you're freaking Bane from Batman. And you're like, I was born in the clean air, molded by it. Like it's kind of ridiculous. But maybe when you got this many points, you don't have to play defensively at all. Sure, I'll do a little chi-in. I'm gonna just go sicko mode. I'm gonna count on the 9 of circles being my pair later in the game. I'm gonna count on getting a 1, 2, 3 mixed triple sequence. Cause why else? Okay, the 4 of bamboo, we're now in for a 10 if we end up waiting for the 1 or the 4. That's fine. That won't matter if we are able to chi into a 1 of bamboo before that happens. How many 4s are gone? 3? They probably don't have a 4-5. Show me another 4 of characters, dude. Show me another 4, please. Please, please. You've heard of 4 play, but 4 please? I'm so scared. I'm so scared right now, dude. That 3 could have come from a 2-3-3 shape. That 4 could have come from a 4-4-5 shape. It's still possible. I hate to admit it. Okay, 1 of circles now safe. All the 8s, all my apes gone. All the 8s are literally gone. No one can do a 7, 8, 9. Holy moly, we did it. They're going for some kind of flush in the circle suit, as if I care. Let me hit you with a young pusha. As if I care. Give me a 2 of characters, please. That is not what we want to see. That is also not what we want to see. Oh my flippin' god. Oh, sorry for the language. Show me that the 2 of circles is safe, please. Full outside hand open is 2 Han. Sanshoku open is 1 Han. Dora is 2 Han. So this is like a Mangon hand if we can get it to go. But like the likelihood of that, I mean, it doesn't look like all the 8s are gone. No one can have a 7, 8. How about like 4s and 5s? I mean, probably not. You know how there's a chapter in Riichi book 1, you know, about how to get better at Mahjong, and there's that one chapter that's like, you know, go just like, if it's probably safe, then it definitely is safe. Oh my lord, dude. I have to take this chance, I think. It passes, oh my god, and there's a chance that someone deals into me. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a chance. There is a flippin' chance, dude. All the 4s are almost gone. They con? They don't give me any new Dora. Oh, and then that was the last drop. I mean, Left Lord's almost dead with this, right? They have to pay out 3,000 points. Everyone's in Tenpai. They did have a full flush in the circle suit. I should have been way more careful. They're not almost dead at all. They're at a pretty nice 69. I have nothing to complain about this hand. This hand, I have nothing to complain about. Now, there is a world where we get stuck into one-away hell and we never get into Tenpai. Is this a 9-terminal initial draw or a double Riichi chance? Or a blessing of heaven? I'm so scared right now. Why did they take so long on that first discard? Is my signal bad? No, my signal's still pretty okay. I mean, I kind of want another South Wind just in case we can get like Red Dragon Prevalent Wind. Why are all the 7 of bamboos being discarded right now? Okay. Okay, I mean, this is it. Listen up, y'all, because this is it. The beat that I'm making is delicious. If we pawn the Red Dragon, we are already in a really good spot. We're in Tenpai for a 6 of... I don't think I call Riichi with this hand. I genuinely don't think that I call Riichi with this hand. No. Maybe one more round. Maybe one more round. Let's see how things go. One more round, one more round. If we pawn the red dragon, we have so much more flexibility. Dude, I hate to say this, but we are not playing for first place right now. We're playing not to get third or last, God forbid. So we have to be a little bit careful here. Okay, they pawn the 5 of characters, not like I care or anything, baka. If we get into it, that's my Riichi. That's my Riichi. Double-sided weight on the 3 or the 6. Riichi, it's not Pinfu. I'm hitting my mic cord. Riichi, red 5 Dora. This is a 3-han hand. It is a strong hand. We always have the chance for Sumo. We always have the chance for Ipatsu. Ipatsu's immediately gone, but still for a moment I was infinite. Oops. I mean, this is the Dyson vacuum of, oh, we hit Oradora? Oh, baby. Riichi, Dora, red 5, Oradora. And that's enough mini points to give us a Mongon. Remember, 4-han is not a guaranteed Mongon. Dude, okay. You got me sounding like XQC. I'm so excited. Dude, okay? I'm not, whatever. I also sounding like Yami Yugi from the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise. Also true. Anyway. This is not bad. If we get a Mongon and it's a direct hit on a Crosslord, so a lot of conditionals here, right? A lot of conditionals, and don't even get me started on whatever the F this is. Then we have a legitimate chance to, fight for first. It's so unlikely, dude. It's so unlikely. So this red 5 discard, they're either going for orphans or a flush of some kind. I don't know if it's the right move, because like you're seeing what I'm seeing, right? The red 5 is close to the Dora. You can that's like 2-han that's very easily workable in your hand. This might be a all simples hand for us. Okay. I mean, we don't necessarily need the 8 in this hand. All my apes gone. We don't have a pair in this hand yet, but for our head or our pair, we can always wait on the 4 or the 7, right? That's always that's another option. I hate to do this, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes in our hand right now. I'm gonna discard my more dangerous tiles and go for a young all simples. I don't think it's the worst idea I've ever had. Look at this. They make use of the Dora by using that 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna chi here. I'm gonna chi right now. We're waiting on a pair. We're waiting on a pair. We would love to see that 4 in our hand. 4 in a hand is worth 2 in a discard. Okay, I mean, 1 tile away from Tenpai. Hopefully, we're not going to be on a single tile wait anytime soon. That is not what we're looking for. They don't have another 5, 6, right? They throw away the 8 because they had a... What? They threw away the 8, but then they cheat into a 5? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Maybe they cheated before they discarded that 8. I'm not sure. But now we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, and it's a good Tenpai. We can wait on a 2 or a 5. Just kidding. It's actually not that good because a lot of the 5s, all the 5s are actually dead. So good job, Yusong. Awesome. Amazing. Now all the 2s are almost dead as well. Great. Immaculate. Perfect. White dragon. The fabled blue eyes white dragon in this economy. I'm not sure about this one. It could be what Left Lord is waiting on, and they don't have a small hand at all. They're the dealer, and they have at least red 5 Dora. If they have anything else, all simples, white dragon, this is a 3-han hand as the dealer. I don't want to deal into it because we have a minuscule chance that we can fight for first place. This is inside Tsuji to their 1/7. I think it's our safest discard right now, and I'm telling you, we can. I don't think I can be the first one in this instance to discard the white dragon. I legitimately don't think I can. Oh man. Okay, if we give this in and we give this up and deal in, then I don't think that we can fight for first, but we have another round as the dealer. Like the next as soon as this round advances, we will be in the dealer's seat. We're now in Tenpai for a 4 or a 7 of circles. It's not terrible. Very risky discard with that white dragon. I think either left lord or a cross lord. Look at what right lord is doing. A right lord or a cross lord has the white dragons in their hand. I think right lord is going for a flush in the circle tiles. So maybe the 4s and 7s that we're searching for are just absolutely bricked up in their hand right now. Ay. Okay. 1 of characters is luckily a safe tile for everyone on this board right now. Did we ever have the chance for a 5, 6, 7 mixed triple sequence? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We could have a 4, 5, 6 mixed triple sequence. It's not impossible if we draw into a 6 of characters right now. How many 6s are gone though? 3 6s are visible. It's also the Dora though, so we could draw into a mixed triple sequence here. 8 of circles. Do I believe in life after love? That we could deal into Right Lord here? It's a Chi and not a Ron. I don't know. I think I wasn't that scared, but maybe I should have been. Left Lord with that honky tonky weight. They do have the white dragon. Oh my, and they kill Right Lord. I might have just said Right Lord twice in that sentence. I'm not sure. Okay. Luck and fortune is that way. I guess I gotta go that way. Certainly something that I'm missing in my diet right now. All I got in there is McDonald's and bad luck. We can look into the logs a little, but I think we won't have much to discuss in the logs because it was a tale of a crosslord just like going on an absolute heater, right? Sumoing every single hand that they got. Not every single one, but a lot of them. All right. This first hand starts innocuously enough. This player even deals in. So Right Lord calls the Riichi. It's a fairly, I wouldn't call it an early Riichi, but it's not a late game Riichi either. What else do you have that's safe? 11 tiles left. How many? You don't see anything in the bamboo suit, dude. But if you win this hand, you have all simples, red 5 Dora. That's 3 Han as the dealer. 3 Han is like dubious as to whether or not you should push for. Excuse me, as to whether or not you should push for it. What would I have done in this situation? The 8 is safe. But then afterwards, you still have no... Okay, you know what? I understand this. Because say you discard the 8. What are you going to discard next? Like the 6? I mean, the 6 is also safe. It's inside Suji. It's close to the Dora. Don't get me wrong. That's why it's dangerous. But what do they have? Like a 5-7? It could have a 5-7. It's not impossible. I mean, I don't know. But if they did have a 5-7, wouldn't they discard the 5 instead of the 9? Set a Suji trap on the 8? Yeah, so I think that this is probably safe. Like this and this, you have 2 turns left of folding. I don't know. Let me know what you would have done. 3 Han isn't necessarily anything to write home about in this situation. So what happens here? Oh no, dude. Okay. I call a Riichi, you deal a 9 of circles. It's not even me, dude. It's not even me. This was a BS round. I could have called Riichi on the Dora, and what would I have gotten? No 3 concealed triplets, but it would have just been Riichi Dora. 2 Han. Maybe I should have seen the writing on the wall and that a crosslord was definitely going for a half flush in the circle suit, making this a scarier Riichi. We know that they have a good / big hand. They deal the Northwind here and it deals them in. No, they deal the 9 of bamboo. All the apes are almost gone. Is it me that I win this from? This comes from a 7-8-8 shape? Twice? I have no idea who it might be Right Lord again. Holy moly. I mean, yeah, they're just waiting for it. The 5 comes from a 7-8, I suppose. It's not terrible. And they have 2 Dora out of nowhere. I mean, you just got absolutely milked. There's no other way that I can describe that. There's no family friendly way that I could describe that. I get a lovely Ron here. What? Right. They were playing way too hot and heavy with this hand. Playing way too hot and heavy. Why don't you fold with the Northwinds? You're in first place. Like, the only way that you can mess up is by dealing into a really reckless hand. And we hit that Oradora for a Mongon. And now you're 1 Mongon away from sweating, right? I mean, so they were pausing when I discarded the white dragon because they didn't know whether or not they wanted to con and get on a true single tile wait, right? This is a Zuzzy wait for sure. This is tapping into the occult. Whenever you wait on the first tile that was discarded like this, usually an honor tile, it's waiting for the occult. I'm not joking. Like, this happens all the time. Maybe it's confirmation bias because you recognize those games where you're like, oh my god, dark spirits were in play here, but Ay, ay, ay. Okay, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our Discord and the VODs channel. Till next time, please be kind to yourself and please be patient with yourself, okay? All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.